All right, you guys, welcome back. It's Keish, and I'm just coming back with another topic today. I want to talk about how you have to demand to see it all the way to the end. And this is a message for myself, but I think that this might help someone else today too. And so, right now, I'm in a process. I know if you watch my other videos where I'm in a new work environment, right? And so I'm in a new field. There we go. And so in this field, I went from education to finance. So you can see completely how different they are, right? And so what I find myself doing is the reason why, just to give you a quick synopsis of the last time, the reason why I left education was not because I wasn't good, wasn't because I wasn't excelling. It was because I felt like I wasn't putting a demand on myself, right? And so I'm tired of living at mediocrity or at my talent's hand, meaning that whatever my talent can do for me, that's what it gets me through the doors. I want to live by faith. I want to live by pushing myself. I want to live to my fullest extent. And so the reason I'm making this video about seeing it through is because me putting myself in this process in the last 2 or 3 weeks is I'm starting to realize something. I say I want the process, but in the process, I want to squirm my way out of it because it feels uncomfortable right now, right? Right now, I want to give up. In my mind, I have had every reason why I should give up. I didn't make any money yet. I'm not going to be good at this. What's the chances I could do something else that I love? All of these different things, but we have to see things through. And so that's why I'm doing this video today, because it's sometimes it's not even hard to start the process, but it's not even hard to go through some of the steps of the process, but how many processes am I going to start? How many processes are you going to start, but never getting to an end? That's what they mean by being a master. What is it? You a trade of everything, but a master of none. Have all these different trades. We gotta finish going under the knife. Like, I can't keep going through this process. It lines right up with the Lord, right? Every single time I get on this, it's affecting me, because every time I get on this run with God, I'm doing good. I'm putting away bad habits. I'm doing whatever. I'm doing good, right? It's feeling good. There becomes some point in that process where the tension, the uncomfortableness becomes so much that I just eventually get a reason to get out. And because of that, I'm not getting to further get to where I'm supposed to be. I'm not becoming that version. And so I'm making this because I'm talking to myself that me staying in this right now, this is not because I want to do this, because it's my lifelong dream. This is because I have to show myself I'm committed to the process. Whatever you committed to, you have to show yourself you're committed to the process. One of my favorite YouTubers, Dave Sheehan, he used to talk about this. He talked about how he worked at the cheesecake factory, right? He that wasn't his dream job, but what he noticed about himself is he had commitment issues, right? He didn't like to stay at a job more than 6 months or a couple months, and so he became committed to just staying at that one job for 6 months, right? And in the process, he learned about commitment. He was able to build his own company, t-shirt brand, all of these different things. That happens in the process. And so we have to put a demand on ourselves, even when people in my life are like, you know what, maybe you should give up. You could just go get unemployment. You could just go find another job. And they mean the best for me. They really do. They care about me. But the thing is, I'm in this for the process. It brings me back to basketball. When I became a basketball player, I'm gonna love to talk about this. Everybody, I don't care who you are, I think every kid it should play a sport or something where they have to have some structure to it, because for me, basketball is the reason why I have a lot of intelligence today. It's not about your skill on the court. It's about what it does to your mind. It teaches you. In basketball, you got to go through the process. Those workouts are intense. Those everything, the games are intense, but you got to go through the process to prepare for the game. And so it's not just a physical game, it's a mental game. You got to be ready. You got to clear out your mind, whatever is stressing you out, whatever is in your life, whatever, when you get on that court, you need to be thinking 10 steps ahead of the game. Like, it's a process, and you can't become good unless you go through that. That's why Michael Jordan went from trash to that guy, because he went through the process. And so I'm just speaking to myself. I'm speaking to you guys. Put a demand on finishing. Don't let your mind tell you 10 reasons why you can't finish and you pick one. It's easy. It's easy to pick an excuse. It's easy to run to the next thing that sounds better, that feels better, that whatever it is, but choose that one hard thing and stick it through, because when you do that, that's what set, it's not about being set up ahead of everybody else, but that is what set you ahead of everybody else, because people don't like the process. I don't like the process. You probably don't like the process. Nobody likes the process, but those who dare to finish regardless, with the tears, with the sweat, with the self-doubt, all of that, when you finish, it does something. God could use you after that. God can level you up after that. But the process is where we all want to run. As soon as the process happens, we want to call people. As soon as the process comes, we want to get easier jobs. I could quit this right now and just go Uber and do that DoorDash, collect unemployment, and I have a nice savings and be good. I don't have to work a job for the next couple months. I could just give up. But it's the process. And today, I had my interview where they was going to release me or not, and I didn't get released. And that's where this video came from, because I sat in this same exact chair and I just sat there and I just let the tears cry and come down. And I was like, this is the process. This is the process to get good. When I first started, if you guys would have heard me do the script 6 weeks ago, I was stuttering, couldn't remember a line, blinked out. Now I'm starting to get better. Now I'm like 60% better. But it's a part of the process. And if I escape this process, I could escape this process with this job. I could go find something else, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to get somewhere else and then have to do the process again. So let's commit together. Give me a pinky. Let's commit together to not escaping this process. Whatever you're signed up for, whatever the process is you're going through right now, new job, new relationship, new place, maybe you don't have no job. That's the process. You're trying to just escape that and get you whatever job you want instead of the job God wants, whatever it is. No money, whatever it is. Let's commit to not running away from the process. No matter how much bad it feels, let's commit right now. So I don't care what happens. I don't care if I got to cry my way through. We're going to keep going. And just like Eric Thomas, I think, says, like, what's the point of crying? What's the point of us feeling defeated? What's the point of the self-doubt, going through all of these different emotions and not getting the end result? What's the point? So, like I said, you guys, let's commit to, you got to put a demand on the process. Like, and today's scripture was actually really good. I wasn't even thinking about sharing this, but I'm going to give it to y'all. Because this is a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. Like, you're not going to feel like it all the time, but you got to tell your mind who's boss. Where's mine? All right. I don't have my notebook today. Oh, it's in the car. Yeah, I don't have my notebook on me right now. So, but it was just talking about, you got to cast down those thoughts. Like, the thoughts are just thoughts. Like, the feelings are just feelings. You got to be so committed to what it is that this is me now talking, but this is like, you got to be so committed to what it is that you can't fall to your thoughts and everything. And so I'm walking this with you guys. Like, honestly, like I said, I'm going from education to finances, and I sucked in math. Not to say I have to do a lot of math, but it's a new world for me. It's new when people are correcting me, when they're telling me what I'm not doing right. I'm going from being someone who was in a semi-leadership role to now being told what to do, and going under these tests where they're saying, like, hey, this is good, this is bad. And the process of tweaking, okay, you're doing good here, let's get you here. Let's do this, let's do that. And this process hurts. I'm not going to lie. At work till 10 o'clock at night, waking up early in the morning. Like, I was just joking with my coworker. I've been waking up saying the script, like, all right, so this right here is your, like, that's what's going on. But one day I'm going to look back at this process and be like, it was all worth it. And I'm going to change my family's life. And even if I don't change my family's life or anyone else's life, I'm going to change in this process. But I'm definitely going to make sure that whatever fruits that God gives me, that I figure out, or he gives me what he wants me to do with that as well. So you guys, let's commit to this process. Do not give up the process. I'm here with you. This is not me saying I made it. You're not looking at someone who has $1 million in their account. You're not looking. I'm starting from the bottom. I ain't make no sales yet. No sales yet. So let's do this, y'all. Let's not give up. Let's commit to that. And you guys have a great day. I'm out.